So I wanted to jump right into some of the mixed media goodies here. I want to use Tangerine Dream, this bonus bundles color called Coral Reef, and then French Twist. And I'm totally just taking the idea, for the most part, from this gorgeous pattern paper. I don't know why, but I am. It sounded like fun to do. So I'm going to start with the Tangerine Dream, and I put it into a little palette because it's a spray and I wanted to be able to manipulate it. However, now it's beautiful and gorgeous and light and perfect. So if I have to do a few different coats of it, I will. But isn't that pretty? So just doing a gentle stripe, seeing how it goes, because I'm waiting on some other mixed media to dry. So it's like the perfect time to do something like this. Let's see. Let's get into this French Toast color. I'm not even sure how much I want to do of each color. I just wanted to play with it and see how it lays on this paper. This is Vicki Boutin Foundations paper. It is really fantastic in that it takes mixed media really, really well. You see there that I went ahead and let my paints blend totally fine. I wanted to go pretty like cash and willy-nilly with this, rather a painterly effect, which works because you know what? I'm painting. So this is all I'm doing. 3 heavy, heavy strips of these gorgeous colors. And whatever blends, awesome. It can blend. So this one is going to be a little bit heavier. Oh, I have a little bit of a paintbrush yuckies in there. Not a big deal. So we have this. That reminds me of the sunset, this French Twist, guys. Ooh, that's pretty. And then I'm going to end in Coral Reef, which is a very vibrant, gorgeous corally shade. Now I'm spreading it out across the page, so maybe it's not, you know, picking up as vibrant, but it is working for this girl. Oh, how pretty is that? And I want to make sure that they blend, and I will end up doing some splatty bits of all of the colors up and down, and it will work. See, just lots of water in this. So if you do something like this, make sure that you use either gesso, if you have kind of a weaker piece of paper, or use a heavy mixed media one, because I am using lots of water. I am not being precious with this at all. Totally just getting in there, making sure that lots of this shimmer and happiness. Oh, it's getting all over my desk. It's okay. I have a glass topper on my desk. So I want to leave as much of like the concentrated like lines in as I can, because I find them to be a little bit on the interesting side. All right, so I have that. Now I'm just gonna go ahead, grab a thinner paintbrush, which has a little bit of green on it, so I'm trying to get that rinsed out. I'm gonna grab a thinner paintbrush and just do some splatters and totally let it dry. This is just gonna create a little bit more interest in that tone on tone kind of area. So easy peasy, not making it complicated. If anything splatters into the other stripes, it's fine. These colors all go together beautifully. So we have that. And then since this is already a liquid, this Vibes that's in Tangerine Dream, I'm gonna go ahead and just get all that color in there, and I'm gonna splatty bits right from the nozzle, just like that. And it's creating just, so much interest. Okay guys, I'm gonna let that fully dry, and I'll be back and we'll keep going on this layout. Hey there, welcome back. So this is dried, and when it was almost dry, I was kind of holding it to go back and forth so I could get some pretty strong drippy bits. Don't know why, just felt like having a little something on there. So we have this. Now this paper is cut to 11 inches by 11 inches because I thought I'd want to mat it. When I was looking, I used this paper here on my first layout, right? And I don't want to waste how gorgeous it is. See, I just cut out the cut file for my first layout. So I thought that would work, right? Then I just have to find one more So let's see, which other one do I want to use to double matte? So that actually was my inspiration. Guys, did you see this? Yep. Found it. So I'm going to go ahead and double matte that. That is beautiful. Now it's got a little bit of a bend, not much though. It's doing pretty well. I never mind the bend. I mean, you put it in your album, it goes poof right away. It's great. So we have that. I'm digging it. I'm super digging it. Guys, where is my photo? Oh, there I am at the Japanese garden being foolish. And what I did also off camera is I took our handy dandy stencil. Did I do it off camera? Okay. Took the handy dandy stencil and just went ahead and not super tidy, but did a diagonal going this way with it. And I just used some modeling paste from scrapbook.com because I know it dries super easily. So that is awesome. I have a little something going. So photo will be there-ish. Now, my intention last night, which I did not do, was to go ahead and fussy cut out all of these gorgeous pieces from this piece of paper that are stunning because I was just going to do a big old floral explosion. Did I do that? No, I did not. I planned on doing it, but it didn't happen. So I'm going to have to work on that. I may be using this as my title, by the way, because it's cool. So I have that handy dandy. Let me put these other pieces away. Might use this kind of directional road sign because I was out of town. Did a roadie to Northern Illinois and Southern Wisconsin to go teach. So I have that going on. Ooh, and I also still have this dots right here that reads summer. So let me have that on my desk to make sure it's handy dandy. So I have that going. I have a little tiny bit of my sequins left, so I can use them. I made all these sequin shelves on my first layout. So I have some of those, kind of like that really deep jade. So I have things, right? And my last layout, I concentrated on blue spruce, green tide monster, and pistachio. And this time I have tangerine dream. From the bonus bundle, I have coral reef. Oh, by the way, the sequins were from the bonus bundle. And French twist. Look at that. Oh, look at that color. Anywho, so I kind of like isolated things into two different kits, and that was super fun. Oh, did not put a pin in my glue. Not smart. No, was not clever. Okay, so I'm going to spend some time fussy cutting that stuff and double matting this stuff. Now, I think somewhere in my mess, I have a little piece of white cardstock. It's not even cardstock. It was left over from one of the white areas from one of my papers. So I'm going to go ahead and matte my photo either with that piece if I can find. Oh, here it is. See, it was just a little piece that had a lot of white area. And I was done using that piece of paper. So I'm going to go ahead and matte my photo with that because it's a really nice weighted cardstock that the pattern paper is on. And I think that catches you up with what I'm going to do for a hot minute. I'm like tidying around my desk and I did not do that last night. Guys, here's the question. Do you guys tidy between every layout? Because I do. And I get a little bit wacky if I don't. Like I like to start fresh. I know my friend Anessa does because I saw her do it in person. I was like, oh my gosh, you're a me. Okay, let me get all of this homework done and I'll meet you right back here. So I fussy cut out a bunch of the pieces and guys, I have so many for another layout. I'm excited. Now I don't want to lose all of that stencil work. So I'm going to kind of have a cluster here and another cluster working there. So that's groovy. Then I also went ahead and cut out from this paper here because this is fab. I love that these color kits have like, you know, the papers have like options like this. So we have lots of fun stuff and directions you can go and all of that. So I'm going to layer up my photo with these pieces. Now I still have this summer. Guys, I'll pop all of these pieces I'm cutting up. They will be popped up for sure. I'm thinking that more down in here. Okay, totally. Oh, I don't want my hand covered though. trying to see. Yeah, I just want to get that in there. And then I'm going to have these pieces kind of tucked in because I wanted something just a little bit kind of graphic arts looking with it. So I'm making a hot mess, but this is pretty much how the idea is going. Ooh, I like that with the title to make the title pop more. And I want to go ahead and get my vintage hole punch out, and I'm going to go ahead and I do have a crop-it-out, but sometimes you need that big giant pop. So I need to get these pieces down before I make any more mess, and then we can come back and start working on finishing this layout. I'm going to get my dots on there. I want to get some sequins on there. And the last time I did a layout, I did a little bit of tracing work with this, and I might do a little bit of that as well because I thought it was really fun. You put a little bit of it on with some pencil, erase a little bit, you get a tiny bit of outline. It's cute. Okay, so let me get all these pieces stuck down. Like I said, I'm going to be coming in with dimensional adhesive, getting all that stuff down, and I'll meet you right back here. So I've got all of these pieces tacked down. I did go ahead and grab some black and white twine from my color drawers and just put it through that tag so it looked like there was a reason for the hole. Got it. And I went ahead and did what I said, just made some really subtle markings with the same stencil that I use the modeling paste through. Did I do anything else? I've got my little dots there. And now I went in the pieces that I fussy cut and found little tiny critters. I've got a couple snails, a birdie, a little squirrel, and this cute little heart. So I'm going to tuck them in as well as get some of these gorgeous little sequins on. So I've got a couple little finishing touches to do, no big deal. Think I'm going to come in with some white splatters with my Whites of Their Eyes paint. It's not in the color kits or the bonus bundle this month, but it's my fave. Actually, I showed you the wrong one. That was my old label, Color Splash. And the color is called Whites of Their Eyes. Super, super cool. So I will come in with that. Phew. So let me show you where we are right now. Fun and cute and bright and happy and has all of the things. I've got my great title on there. Got that little tag, those two little cut apart pieces. This is the kind of thing I think I'll put my little critters willy-nilly. Where do I want to have my little squirrel? Maybe on Summer? I think so. The birdie can be up higher. I think this little bird can go right there on that green part. And of course, the little snails are just going to be going around doing what they do because they're adorable. Cute little snails. So I've got my little critters. Love that. Ooh, I think we'll have it go right here by my dots. Okay, I'm going to pop them on a bunch of sequins. I will come back here and show you my finished layout. All right, y'all, that is this layout finished. Just a few sequins, lots of layered bits, gorgeous pieces that I fussy cut out. Talked about a little bit of twine I brought in from my stash. I added these little sunglasses that I saw at the last second because I'm wearing some sunglasses. Oh gosh. Yep, wearing some sunglasses, but that is my finished fun little mixed media layout. So sorry, that got blurry for a second. No idea why. Okay, that's what I have. I'm going to have still shots to follow. You guys, when you put your layout or your order, not a layout, your order in at Shimmerz Paint, put my name in the comments to score a freebie. That's important. Still shots to follow, and I will have links down below for the Facebook group, for the website where you can, of course, order your Color Kits collection and all the other goodies. You know all the other goodies. And for the blog. Yeah, so you can see everything that the design team's been up to and how they are using these products. All right, guys, I will see you guys ever so soon with another video. Still shots right there, and I will probably see you guys tomorrow. Okay, bye. Guys, I'll see you guys ever so soon with another video. Bye, guys.